Hey, what's going on everybody? Marty here with Comic Book Fanatics. So I thought I'd give you guys a little visual tour of what I call my comic book / Marvel statue room. Now, this place is, of course, still under construction. I'm always making changes. I'm always moving things around. But I figured I'd give you guys an idea of what I have here so far. And the reason why I kind of call this my Marvel statue room is because I but I do actually have my statues separated. For example, I have my Star Wars room, I have my DC room, and then of course the Marvel room is being shared with the rest of the comic books. Now, I also want to kind of give you guys an idea of how I actually store my comic books as well. And just show you exactly, I don't know, what I plan on doing is maybe with that exactly how I store my comic books, just kind of give you guys a, maybe pick a box out every video once a week. I don't know, whenever I decide I want to do that, and show you exactly what I mean by what's in those boxes, okay? And you'll see once I show you guys a little visual of what's the room looks like itself and how I got the book stacked up and everything. So give me a second, I'll go ahead and get you guys checked out. Alright, so as you're coming through this door right over here, you'll see off to the right I have a few of the statues on display, and I'll get in a little closer. And there's another wall, kind of give you guys an idea of what it looks like from a little bit of a distance. Now let's go ahead and move back this way. Alright, so this is basically my Avenger side. Okay, and of course right in the center, I don't know if you guys can tell, a picture of me and Stan Lee. I had to put that up there. And some statues from Sideshow Collectibles, of course. And you got the She-Hulk right there, you got the Baroness. And then, as y'all know, well, most of y'all know, we got Thor, Black Widow, Captain America, and Iron Man. Up here is the Avengers with the Bowen Company. And Captain America shield up there. And then I've got the helmet, Madam Hydra. And that right there is a commission that I got done by an artist by the name of Jimbo. He is out of the Philippines, and I talked to him through Instagram, direct message, and commissioned him to do that, and I really loved the way it turned out. I asked him, he usually does black and white only, but I asked him to put a little color on Spider-Man, and then of course he's got him battling the Green Goblin in the background. I love the detail he puts into it. Just amazing artist, and he's done some Xenoscope covers in the past that I've actually found that I had in my collection as well. Alright, so panning off to the left here, we got a Black Cat, Spider-Woman. We're gonna go down, another Black Cat and Spider-Woman. And I have a few amazing Spider-Mans on display right there. A commission done, I got one of the conventions. Alright, so as we go up here, you'll see Rogue down there. Going up, some more Bowen statues. Alright, Miss Marvel, Emma Frost, another Black Cat. And then I got these companion pieces for the Amazing Spider-Man from Sideshow Collectible. I got the Green Goblin, the Amazing Spider-Man there, and another Black Cat, Felicia Hardy. Really love that statue right there. And going up here, a few more Bowens. You got the Hobgoblin, the Spidey in the black suit, and the Green Goblin right there. Now this right here I actually got at the Dallas Con one time. Apologize for the glare right there. That's actually signed by Stan Lee and J. Scott Campbell, that I eventually got this framed. I believe the colorist is Nia Rufino, though I don't see her signature on there. I think eventually I might end up getting that taken out and do a little research, see she actually did the coloring. She usually does a lot of coloring for J. Scott Campbell, so I'll go ahead and probably get her to sign that. Alright, going down here, these are the J. Scott Campbell line of the Amazing Spider-Man from Sideshow Collectibles. I actually had the they called it the classic version of the statue on the left, but it was more of a darker blue, almost a black. I don't know why they would call that a classic version, but I ended up selling that one, and hopefully it's in a good home now. And then we've got Mary Jane and another black cat right there, and that one actually won from Hero Statue Collector Lou, rest in peace brother, on one of his giveaways. So, and I still have that. Alright guys, so let me pan around here so you guys can see. And I usually keep this room really dark, but the only reason why I got those blackout curtains open right now is so that way I can get a little light in here. So here is how I got my comic books and my long boxes all set up. Okay. Now, over here on the left right here is majority of where I keep all my DC books. On the right side is where I keep majority of all my Marvel / independent books. Okay. And then as I pan over here, these are the short boxes. Now, the way I had this set up, these are all by certain artists. For example, let me see if I can get that over here. Okay. So, like J. Scott Campbell. These are all J. Scott Campbell cover arts. Okay. And then going over here as well, another J. Scott Campbell and John Boy Myers. Then Jim Lee, Michael Turner, some Paul Green, Jamie Tyndall, Chris Delara. Over here, Sam De La Rosa, Scotty Young, and cosplay covers. I love cosplay covers. Okay, so you get the idea of what I was talking about earlier, of how I got my book set up, okay? And like I said, what I was going to do is maybe just like pull a box out and then show you exactly the covers I have of that artist. Does that make sense? Okay, and these ones right here are all my Amazing Spider-Man books. Alright, starting from bottom left right over here is the number 7 all the way to 99, 100 to 199, then 200 to 299, and so on and so on, all the way until we reach up to number 700. I also have it broken down by Amazing Spider-Man Volume 4, Spectacular Spider-Man 1 to 100, 1 to 200, 200 to 263. This is the entire complete run of it. Okay, then Volume 2 of the Spectacular Spider-Man and Volume 3. Alright, and so you guys kind of get the idea, okay, of how I got this all set up. And then over here, of course, I got it broken down by my Batman books and Rebirth, and I have them all labeled that way. Alright, just to kind of give you an idea. Hey, this is for sale, by the way, guys. I'm selling this. This is the Captain America cosplay armor edition that I got commissioned a while back. So if you're interested in buying that, hit me up or check out my eBay page, okay? And this is where I keep pretty much dangling all the landers I've gotten from all the cons. And just a couple books that I really love is the Savage Sword of Conan #1. That's a commission right there done by Mike Chrome. And then Vampirella #2. Got to meet Gillian Anderson at one of the conventions. I Can Die Happy now. I'm happy with that. And I've had this since I was pre-teens, guys, when I was really young. And my very first Spider-Man art print back in the, I want to say early 80s, man. Artwork was done by Faster and Larson. And I actually dug this out, found this, and I was like, oh my God, I still have this. And I took it to a convention in Dallas one time and got it signed by Stan Lee. Okay. And here are my wall books, as they like to refer to them. Okay, you got the Amazing Spider-Man number 9, First Electro, 14, First Green Goblin, 122, Death of Mary Jane. I'm sorry, the Death of Gwen Stacy. What did I say, Mary Jane? Got this signed by Stan Lee. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 23. Sorry about the glare. Amazing Spider-Man 129, First Punisher. Low grade, better low grade, no grade. I got that signed by him. And then the number 700, got that signed by Stan Lee at one of the conventions too. Okay? Alright, so, like I said, what I wanted to do is to kind of pick out maybe one of these boxes. Maybe I'll start from the bottom. Maybe start out from Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Start out from here. I'll start there, and then we'll go ahead and see what that is, and show you the covers I have of those artists. Okay. All right. Stand by. All right, everybody. Let's get started. So, like I said, we're gonna pull out this box right over here, and see what this one. Okay. Got some good ones in here, guys. And this one right here is labeled some Nia Rufino, some Ebas, and some Don Mateague. And I got quite a lot in here, so I'm gonna try to go through these fairly quickly. Okay, that way there's a lot of books in here, and I don't want to try to make this a long video, but I try to get a lot of her books, or their books, that I really love, that I enjoy the covers on, and so on. So a mixture of a lot of, they do a lot of Zenescope type of covers, maybe some DC up in there, but we'll see. Okay, so, all right, another, wow, Lady Death, Zodiac number 1, Coffin Comics, another one, Celestial Edition, Zodiac number 1, and these are all Nia Rufino, so hopefully you guys can get that. Let me bring this down just a tiny bit. All right, there we go. Okay, Zenescope cover and Virgin variant, Grim Fairy Tales. Here we go. Kind of get an idea of all her covers right there. Beautiful Grim Fairy Tales number 125. Robin Hood Wanted. Robin Hood Legends. I think I got 2 of these, don't I? Let's see. I'm not 2. Nope. Guess this is sort of different. There we go. They look the same. Hey, I didn't even notice that before. Look at that. Okay. It's been a while since I've been through these. Nice. I love me some steampunk. Really great one. Barmaid issue number 4. MegaCon exclusive. Sword of Sorrow. She did a pretty good run on Sword of Sorrow too. And here's the version of it. Virgin. Okay. The Waking, Dream's End. Alice in Wonderland, number 1. Alright, The Fly, issue number 3. Love her work, man. She just does some great stuff. Oh yeah, here's a DC cover she did. Wonder Woman. Ooh, I got 2 of those. Here's her Red Sonja. Sword of Sorrow. Comic Exposure variant. These are all connecting covers. So I think there's like 3 total of the connecting covers. Might have been, maybe more. I'm not exactly sure. Can't remember. Okay, this goes like that. I think. Hold on. Maybe there's another one. Yeah, here's another one. So that one goes like that. There we go. And I think this one doesn't have anything to do with that one. So here's 2 of that. Oh, there we go. And that one goes to this
So there's like 4 of them. Okay. I think this one might have been another part of something else. Alright. Legends of the Scarecrow. This is one of our older books. Very earlier on. Legend of the Wicked West. Oz. Virgin cover. I don't even know what that book is. Here's The Fly. Grimm Fairy Tales Neverland. You guys seeing that okay? There we go. There's Inferno. Look at that. Got an idea. Yeah. Fan of her, definitely a fan of her art, as you can tell. All these are Niai's. Right, let's move this over here. That way we have a little bit of room. You can see it a little bit better with. All right. Let's see. Purgatory. Legend of Oz. This one I got signed by her. Legend of the Wicked West. Soulfire. She actually did, even though this is a Michael Turner, this is one of her earlier books, Niai Rufino. She has a one of the stories. I believe they're broken down to a couple stories in there, and she did the artwork inside of it. All right, sign again. Myths and Legends. Another signed one by her. Got that one signed by her as well. Fairy Tales, Wonderland. That one's done by J. Scott Campbell, coloring done by Niai. Right, another cover. And she did a crap ton of coloring for J. Scott Campbell. So when we probably go through my J. Scott Campbell lot, then you'll probably see where she probably signed some of those as well. Mike Crome and Niai. Mike Crome did the penciling and Niai did the coloring. Another one signed by her. Okay. Oh look, there's another Sword of Sorrow. Okay, and this one's another one. Two of the same but different colors. See that? And then let's see what else I got here. Another Red Sonja one done by her. Okay, so I believe now that doesn't mean it's necessarily all of my Niai's, because like I said, she's I've got some that were drawn by J. Scott Campbell with her coloring, and then I might have some like in another box somewhere. Okay. All right, so that was Niai. Here's some work that I have of Ebas. Majority of them, not all of them, just a majority of them, I guess. Justice League, Oz, Rem 8, and Sabine Rich did the coloring of that. Or just another Rem 8, Lady Death. God, he's just so amazing. I got 2 of these bad boys. I love that cover. Rose. Okay. This is part of a connecting cover. Oops. Another one. Let me fix this before I ruin my books. Uh-oh. Here's a couple of naughty ones. I don't think I better show those. I don't want to get flagged for that. Guess I should have looked at that. But there's some naughty ones in there. Grimm Fairy Tales #1. And then Fly. He does a lot of risque sort of artwork, and there are a lot of his nude ones, risque ones. Brimstone, I've got 2 of these. Here's a beautiful, beautiful cover he did right here on Wonderland #1. Love that one. Really great job. This one, don't know what this one's. A Virgin cover. I forgot. It's a Western style. Oh, okay. Here's the original. This one was Legend of the Wicked West, and there's the Virgin variant of it. And you notice there's some differences in her clothing, and coloring, and everything. So cool. And Grimm Fairy Tales #21. Ebass, and you've noticed Nii did the coloring. Grim Fairy Tales. Grim Fairy Tales. There we go. Amazing covers done by him. And like I said, this is the majority of all my Ebasses. His name is Eric, and I always screw up his last name, Balso. I don't even want to. So he just goes by Ebass. He just always signs the stuff Ebass. I guess a lot of people kind of mess his name up too. So let me move this right here. There we go. Myths and Legends, Naughty and Nice. Now you notice like these sort of risque ones, they have a little bit more of the naughty and nice nude ones, as you will. Okay, part of a connecting cover right there. There we go. This one's Wonderland, another copy of that one. Vampirella. Another Wonderland. God, amazing stuff. Got this one signed by him at one of the conventions. This is Justice League number 5. He did the cover for that. I got this one signed by him. Another one signed by him, part of a connecting cover. And I think it goes like that. Yep, there we go. Get that one signed. Signed as well on that one. Another one signed by him. Saw him at a convention. I just, trying to carry lug all your books around, man. And I know it gets addicting because you want to get all your books signed, but you can't carry all your books there, because you will be sucking by the end of that con, man. So I recommend, because I used to be really guilty about that, about trying to bring as many books as I can to get signed without, and then at the end of the con I was like, holy crap, dude, I'm struggling here. Okay. We are almost done with his. Like I said, this is the majority of it. Aphrodite, love that work right there. Loved it so much I ended up getting 2 of them. And there's another Aphrodite done by him. Okay, so that's all the Ebasses right there. Now, and we are almost through with this video, guys. Looks like we've gone on for about 11 minutes or so of just me showing you books. So and the last ones, okay, so the last ones I've got are of Dawn Mateague. She's a Canadian, and she does some amazing work too, and you'll see her around with the same locations as J.P. Roth, Ebass, Nii Rufino. Really, really great, sweet person, amazing artwork. So here's one of hers. And she has not done as many as Nii and Ebass, and but the things that she comes out with, man, it's absolutely amazing. Her artwork, love her stuff. There's her Lady Death. Liked it so much I got 2. Right, and then she did some work for Southern Nightgowns. Southern Nightgowns is a company that J.P. Roth, Rothick is her company. And she's the writer of the book, and so it's kind of nice to be able to have your boyfriend, who's an artist as well, be able to hook that up for you. Oh yeah, Lady Mechanica Steampunk. Look at that beautiful cover. Oh man, and her use of colors on these, just look at that. Wow. I know there's a bit of a glare because of the light, but kind of get the idea. There's another cover. Look at that. And I know I'm going, oh shoot, I thought I didn't have this book, but I guess I did. Wow, okay. Take that off my want list. Helps to go through these, right? That one, right. Steampunk. Love me some steampunk art. Steampunk's just wonderful. I try to get all the covers as much as I can, of course, within reasonable price ranges, of course, of what they do. But some of these artwork too, man, they go crazy in price, man. And you know, I have a cap on what I'm going to pay for a variant. You know, so as much as I would love to get a lot of the entire covers that these artists do, that some of my favorite artists, I mean, I just can't. You know, go. And you'll see a lot of these are signed too, signed by Ebas, Nei, J.P. Roth, and Don Mateague, and they were all together at a convention one time. That one, and this one, last one. Sia Ooms Lola. See another one's Saya Ooms, another great artist. Anyways. All right, so that's it. That's all of that was in that box. Once again, to recap, I had the Nei Rufinos, I had the Ebas's, and Don Mateague. And if you guys kind of enjoy this, I know I kind of went through it fast, but there was a lot to go through. And I don't want to make this video as long as it already is. And I think this is probably going to end up being over 25 minutes and 30 minutes. And I know people's attention spans don't last more than 10-15 minutes when it comes to hearing people talk and look at things, but if you like it, fine. If you didn't, my apologies for that. And let me know what you'd like to see next time. If you want me to do another box, I can pull out another box and we'll go through the books again. And you can see all the different covers that some of these artists and some of my favorite artists do. Or do you want to just see a few of them? I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys want. Tell me what I can do to make this video a little bit better. And we'll go from there, and I'll just go off your guys' comments, alright? Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. You guys be safe out there, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks.